Before you started with CoreFit, what do you feel like your biggest struggle was?
I was struggling. At that point, it had been about um, a year and a half since I'd had my youngest, and I felt like I could not lose like the last 15 pounds of baby weight, and I just didn't feel like I ever regained my strength, and felt like I was missing that core part of who I was, because physical fitness was always really important to me, and I was just feeling weak and unhappy with how I looked and felt.
What would you say is the biggest shift you experienced while working with CoreFit?
My strength for sure. I didn't have a lot of confidence in weightlifting and how to do that correctly and what types of exercises I should be doing. I've been a runner my whole life, and that's always been secondary to me. So just gaining the knowledge and the confidence, weightlifting and building that strength has been huge. I'm stronger than I've ever been. So stronger looking and feeling. So, I mean, that's great.
Awesome. How are your clothes fitting?
My waist has definitely slimmed down. My I think it's like most obvious when I put on my uniform pants because they're very, very well tailored, and
Yeah.
they were very tight, and now I have a lot more room in them.
What do you think would benefit most from working with CoreFit?
I mean, I think there's definitely people who are postpartum, but also, I mean, people like me who um, just like lack confidence in weightlifting and building that strength. The personal training has been huge there for me, and learning how to do that in an environment where, I felt good and not surrounded by people in the gym I didn't know, or whatever. The virtual aspect was really good at the beginning. And yeah, I mean, so many different types of people could benefit from it, whether you want to, enhance your fitness journey in a certain way or learn new skills, or if you're in a place such as people who are postpartum and you want to focus on losing weight or building that strength back.
Was there any shift in your nutrition that you've made that you've been able to stick with, or something, anything that surprised you that you've been able to keep up with, or anything on that front?
Yeah, that was really big too. I've always considered myself a healthy eater. Like, I'm not someone who eats a lot of junk food, chips, and sugary snacks and stuff. But I did not fully understand like the ratio of what I was eating and the amount of fats I was eating and carbs I was eating, and kind of the lack of protein I was eating too. So, a lot of those skills that I learned, I still continue to apply.
Anything else that comes to mind that you want to share? Any other wins? Anything that you feel like would be important for someone to hear?
I mean, the mental part that comes with it is great, when you are making these like physical gains and feeling better about your body and stronger. It just, helps build your confidence, and that's huge for just getting through life and having, feeling good about yourself and the body that you're in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to like touch on this, that you work full time
Yes.
and you're a mom.
And I'm a mom.
Yeah. A mom
Yeah.
times 4 or 5.
Yeah. Four.
4.
Yeah.
Right.
Four
So
kids.
you were still able, actually, right now I'm talking to you and it's 5:30 in the morning your time. So it just goes to show that you can make the time and prioritize your fitness and your health. And like you just said, the mindset and the confidence that goes along with it is just, to me, I think one of the biggest pieces, because I think we need it to get through life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. And
awesome.
it's not all consuming. I haven't, you know, my workouts they fit in nicely into my day into 30 or 45 minutes. And so it's not like I'm spending hours away from my family. I'm not spending hours away doing this. It's just enough time to feel good about myself, have a little bit of personal time, and still see huge results.